Oh.
Yeah. With all the cardio he's doing, and plus with all the glute training we got him doing towards the end, hips get real tight real quick. He'd tell you that it doesn't take much for hips to go out, start shifting a little bit more. So, and all this does affect every aspect of the prep when it comes to like even posing for us. So we'll do is usually we'll give him a good adjustment going through, work a little bit with muscle imbalances, and then we'll actually pose right after. So even for him, if we stay ahead of it, at least for now, we prevent from something major happening. We actually hadn't. For the last 6 years, we haven't had a huge problem injury-wise that kind of set us back that far.
And we developed a real good friendship, man. We like brothers. We call each other brothers. So man, he's just not my coach, man. He, best friend, all the above, man. Trey, one of them dudes, man, you would love to have on your team, man. He always there for you, always there. When you need somebody to talk to, man. He a good cat, man. He very interesting too.
And pretty much with him, we actually started all working out together. It was me, him, and Monique Jones. We actually started training together, and so it's funny because we are all kind of were doing the same thing as far as trying to build with each other, trying to build a relationship together as far as the training. And it kind of came into where we just started pushing each other. That's all we did. We pushed each other in the gym. He was always trying to play catch up with me because at the time I was just getting away from powerlifting, so I was still kind of doing power training a good bit more. And so when we started, I started seeing him getting ready for a show and started noticing for him, he was kind of having little ups and downs, started some struggles. He was getting deeper into prep and it seemed like his body wasn't changing the way he wanted it to. Even with us training together, pushing and having reoccurring injuries and things like that. So I talked to him one day, and I even asked Monique at the time. I said, "Hey, since you know Charles better than I do, how would you think he would feel if I was to offer to step in and take his prep over?"
So I was like, okay, I felt that, that the connection could probably work. So I introduced him to it, and it was a hit.
I went from looking like an average fitness dude with muscles to almost a top level bodybuilder in 6 weeks. That's how much improvement that I made.
But he always looked good, but he looks better now. He's put on the size, symmetry, everything is just better now. So he's grown in that.
And that really kind of started our relationship off in where we've been working together for almost 6 years now. And so like I said, for him, and even to this day, like his body is still, even to be turning 45 soon, his body is still constantly always getting better and improving. And for each show we've ever done, everything changes with our preps, but yet, his body adjusts real well to it. Anything you want to change for our stance or anything, so just go ahead and change it. So, you just tell me if it's good. Quarter, right?
Okay, let's fix that. When you're doing front stance, lead with your left. So lead out, bring it together. So don't let your feet busy.
So keep that 1 foot plan.
Lead with your left out, bring it in.
So don't move my right foot.
Let me do it with you.
So, yeah, do it with
Okay, here. Charles, his posing is great. He poses very well. But I thought he needed a little help with his transitioning and being more graceful and to getting into his poses.
Much better. That's 10 times better.
Yeah,
already
so much smoother.
Yeah.
Your breathing's easier, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
When you're doing the little 50 steps.
Yeah. That's like what we're doing.
Working on posing for at least 20, 30 minutes. We're working on him as far as physically with chiropractic for at least 15 to 20. And just because of course with him and his body, because he's been pretty much prepping nonstop this whole year, so we have to keep up with it. And that's one good thing is his body's been such good response, even coming out of the show and not getting the break, that he's been able to keep going and keep competing. Because of course if we didn't have that going into play, then of course he could be having a rougher time going into it, having injuries to have to fight through. But at least for us, for the most part, we're pretty much healthy when it comes to physically being ready for a show.
I think, just like I tell everyone else, posing to me is maybe like 60% to me. Because you can have the body, but if you don't know how to display it, then I think it's kind of just, takes it to the side. So just going into the poses, being graceful, and just knowing where to place your body the best way you can.
For him too, like when he does the front roll bicep,
Man.
kind of into it to where he can kind of go into like the lat spread.
Those are rough. You kind of understand, like, they're saying that God put people in your life for a reason. Out of all the preps throughout the years, man, I think I learned a lot. I think I finally gonna put it together.